the group of you have decided to venture down into the southern jungles of Kath. Specifically after hearing about the Tomb of Blacksongs really early on in one of the first adventures, meeting with the Agnari from Verkin Fernail, a master archaeologist of Alfheim, who spends a lot of his time seeking out tombs and relics. He's kind of the go-to person. If you ever needed to find a specific item, Verkin is your guy. He can give you the latest rumors and clues to potentially find anything. But this one in particular is one that he had been after for a while. The Tomb of Blacksong is a reference he found. It's been lost for a long time, so there's not a lot going on to it, so you're not entirely sure what's down there, but you're hoping that you can seek it out and come back to Verkin with some details for what's going on, as well as finding what's been there. This tomb has been sealed for centuries. The Agnari knew about it, but have kind of avoided it. They've always felt that it's a little bit of a no-go zone, bit of a taboo, or even cursed, and so they've been wary of it. And so, but we all know the rumors of curses and tombs. They tend to be a little bit of poppycock and hogwash, but you never know. So this morning's venture is we're going to be diving in. It's going to be a dungeon crawl, and we're just going to be moving kind of from room to room as you venture in your own way. So we can just dive right in and start out with the first room. And as always, you have control of the volume, your token, and the VTT in general. And good to go. So you're here, you've set up camp, you woke up this morning and you dove right into the entrance after finding it the day before. And as a group, this stony entrance is kind of just set into some ruins. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on, but the main entranceway is just a long hallway leading back into a door. You can see it probably a good 20 or 30 feet away from the main entrance. The sunlight reaches in only a few feet before it starts getting dark. Having a hard time reaching down into the depths of this dungeon. And so let's start everybody off with an initiative roll just to set up the turn order, and then we'll see what happens. So it looks like Vordran's likely to go first. Okay, Snark in the back, then Flint. Snark in the back, then Flint, then Elin, then Vordran and Ash. Can I get a second roll?
Second roll?
Yep, there we go.
Nice.
So Vordran leads out, followed by Ash. Then we got Elin, Flint, and leading us out at the back is Snark. So Vordran, our resident dwarf, how do you feel about going into this tomb, this tunnel?
Well, it's underground. There's rock. I don't fear anything. I'm gonna step up, but curse or no curse, I'm gonna try and cast Holy Bulwark on myself.
Okay.
And that should be a success with the 22.
Very true. Okay. A glimmering shield goes, shines around you, covering you with 10 points of protection. Excellent. So you're just stopping there at the entrance of the tunnel.
Well, I mean, if I can go further, I will happily move further.
Yeah, that's fine. Probably a far move will get you to the back end of the tunnel. Near would get you about halfway to the...
Cool. I'll just go up to the stairs and wait for the others.
Perfect. All right, Ash. So quickly coming
All
back
right.
to adventuring.
I would like to use the create device spell and make a little lantern on wheels, kind of a little clockwork thing. Not on wheels, on legs. It's just a little lantern that'll walk down the hallway in front of us.
That's
Is
cool.
that something that's doable?
I'm gonna give me a hard check on that one. You're kind of dealing with stones and everything, so making clockwork out of stones is a challenge.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, I have -3 intelligence right now, but I think that does it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So
And
you
I'll walk up next to him as well.
okay. There you go. This lantern will be able to. All it will really do is just move along with you and provide light without taking up one of your hands.
Sweet.
Okay. I will say it will probably only have 1 hit point, so if any damage happens to it, it will just break.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Excellent. Elin.
Elin simply follows his comrades.
Okay. That's totally fine. No actions?
No,
Okay.
none yet.
Alright, that's fine. Flint.
I think I'll just join up with everybody else for now too. This darkness, like around the tunnel and stuff, though, is that just supposed to be like it's in the earth, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question. Okay. And Snark.
As I approach, I'm going to put a charge in the ring.
Okay.
But what I wanted to find out is, as I approach the entrance, without stopping too hard, what do I see? Is there anything that I notice as I'm walking through the actual threshold itself?
So you see some kind of motifs of the moon. They're worn and eroded away. Some scripts you can tell were carved there, but the weather has kind of worn them down. But the few things that you see are some depictions of the moon.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I will roll on in and get 1 point.
Okay. All right. It's like you guys are heading into a dungeon or something. Okay. Nothing for me. Let's go back to Vordrin.
Okay. I'm going to let somebody else open this door, and we're going to try and get another holy bulwark on somebody. Got Ash, a mage.
Flint is the softest, I think.
Let's do
no, Ash is.
Oh. We jinxed it, I think. That's a fail.
Okay. So Vordrin.
Uh-oh.
Yep. As you step forward, your foot sinks slightly into the ground. I need you to give me a dex save.
6.
A massive boulder slams down on top of our dwarven friend. Okay? Your holy bulwark is gone, but you are trapped under there. Every turn that you are under that boulder, you're going to be taking basic damage. And
Help!
every turn, I said.
Oh. Help!
We just started. It's already rock files. You die.
Okay. That brings us to Ash.
All right, I'm gonna try to run over, and I've got this thick stack of papers I've been working on all night, writing down notes for how to like make cool stuff. And I'm gonna try to use create device again, see if I can make a little thing that'll like give him some leverage just to get out of there, just like a little
Okay.
like a little lever to get under there.
Okay.
Nope,
Oh boy. But
it's a modified 1.
yeah, Vordrin does take 1 point of damage. Okay, excellent. Elin. You and Vordrin have been through a lot together, but he's now crushed under a boulder.
Okay. gonna try to move forward and try to lift the stone.
Okay, give me a strength roll.
Oh,
Nice. All right, apply some basic effort.
Basic effort. It's a D4, right?
Yep.
mm-hmm.
Do you have any bonuses to that?
I do not. Basic, no.
Okay. So because Elin has access, he's kind of started lifting the stone. No one has to make strength attempts to it. You can just apply straight effort. But Vodrin takes another 2 points of damage. All right, that brings us to Flint.
All I can really do is just apply more effort.
Okay.
That's flat. I have no bonus there.
Okay, you're halfway there. Started lifting. You can see that Vordrin's holy bulwark saved him from the bulk of this. Like, without it, it could have been much worse. But that holy bulwark held up the stone long enough for him to for it to settle, and now it's just the crushing weight that's wearing down on him. Okay, Snark.
Applying effort is my action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I run. I apply effort,
Oh,
Nice.
and that's wild power.
Well, so I rolled that. That was damage
Oh,
for Vordrin
sorry.
after Flint's turn.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. I thought that was my basic effort that you were doing. Okay. I will roll. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're good.
And I'm gonna go ahead and dump my 1 ring point into that, so we'll make it 4.
Okay, you're at 9. All right, Vordrin, how much health do you have?
3 now, after that 4 that you gave me.
Okay. You have... Take 2 more
1.
points of damage.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Can I apply basic effort to push this thing up?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, you're able to push forward, push up, and get the stone up. And as you do, you actually lift it enough, and it starts rising on its own. As you can see that it's attached to some chains, and it lifts back up into the ceiling.
Oh, F that. Yep. I'm gonna
That
go
was a fun dungeon.
cough up some blood
You
over
did
here. What a terrible way to go for a dwarf.
Okay. That's going to bring us back to Ash. Or I'll clump here a little bit.
All right. Yeah, I want to keep moving towards the door, but I want to watch the floor as I go and see if anything else looks suspicious. Kind of use the light to examine the walls as well and look to see if there are any suspicious looking holes or anything like that might be like arrows or darts.
Okay. Give me that whiz check as you move.
All right. I'm only -2 wisdom. There we go.
Yeah,
2.
You do not see anything, so how do you move?
All right. Not seeing anything. He's going to step next to the wall. Move along this way towards the door.
Okay.
I'll have my lantern friend walk down the center of the room, a little bit in front of me.
All right. Nothing happens. By the way, everybody can take a hero coin for saving Vordrin.
Thank you.
All right. That brings us to Ash. Oh, no, sorry, Ash Elin.
Even that lamp, just to help me visualize that, is that something that's actually like rolling along the ground? How does that?
Yeah, it's kind of just following along next to Ash.
Okay, but
Right.
it is going along the ground. So like.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
So what Elon would like to do is so I have two weapons. One is let me just be sure I'm saying this right. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of a different character in a different game. Sorry, everyone. So, you know what Elon does, just seeing what happened, he takes his Warhammer as the item, and I'm just going to actually take my weapon and put it along the ground and try to slide it as far as I can in front of me, just as a weight to see if I can trigger anything ahead of me before walking the path. And I see the path that's already been walked, and so I actually trying to just clear the entire path. It looked like if I was right, we had one person go along the kind of north wall and then the lamp toward the middle. So I was thinking about sliding my Warhammer along the south of the wall there.
okay. All right.
So I don't know if I can get it all the way there.
You can totally get there. As you do, your Warhammer's weight does sink a little in a spot, and a second boulder slams down just in front of Ash. He's small enough that he dodges it, but I need you to give me a D6 or a skull die. If you get a 1, 2, 3 or a skull, depending on what die you roll, your Warhammer is destroyed. If it's a 4, 5, 6 or a blank, then your Warhammer survives, but it's trapped under a boulder. Okay, so your Warhammer is there if you want to try to retrieve it.
Okay, yep, so I'm going to go ahead now and move forward and retrieve the Warhammer.
Okay. Excellent. Good thinking. Flint. You've now seen the two spots where the stones fall, and they're easily avoidable. And don't worry, you guys will not need a 10-foot pole for the entire time.
11.
Yeah. I was searching my inventory.
Will I be able to do an investigate check on this door?
Of course.
Intelligence, right?
Yep. Intelligence or wisdom.
That's 15.
Perfect. Oh, and I see I forgot to add the targets. The target's currently 12, just so you guys know. But yeah, you notice that this door is sealed with magic. A heart of magic effort could clear it, or 2 hearts of strength effort, a strength and tool effort kind of a thing would pass through would lead to pass through this door. So yeah, you can see that the door is magically warded against entry. That's probably why it's been sealed for so long. Okay. Snark?
Okay. Does Ash communicate... I'm sorry, does Flint communicate the issue with the... what he found out through his investigation of the door to the rest of us?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. I will follow down exactly as Ash went on the way down, sticking to the north wall, and I will put 1 charge in the ring.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Vordran.
I'm just gonna stand here for just a second and try and heal myself. Oh no. So I try to cast regeneration and fail. I'll sneak along here, avoiding the traps, and wait for somebody to bust that door open.
Okay. All right, Ash.
All right. This is it's a magical lock. It's not some kind of a device sort of lock.
Yeah, it's a magical it's kind of magically been sealed. So you don't have to make an attempt for it. You just have to apply, if you can, magic effort, if you have access to kind of that stuff, or just use essentially basic effort or whatever.
Okay, yeah, I don't have any kind of spells or anything that would do anything to a door, so I'll just roll basic.
Okay.
1 point of effort. Getting it
Alright.
started.
Yep. Okay. Elin.
I joined the basic effort. 3.
All right, we're at 4. You guys are working well as a team this morning in your dungeon crawl. So, Flint.
I got distracted for a second. Why are we doing basic effort and not magic effort? I got lost for a second. Sorry.
We're not going to, but you're ahead of me.
Yeah. So Ash and Elin are not like magically inclined, so they're just applying the basic effort.
If I do magic effort, do I have to do that in the form of a spell, or is it just like effort I can do?
Nope, just roll effort.
Okay. Where I have Ring of Power, that'd be 2 D10s.
Okay.
Nice. Oh.
So that's +5, that's 11.
Yep, you do it. Okay, so with that Ring of Power and that spell, after Elin and Ash started kind of fiddling with it, trying to poke around and find out the nature of the lock, you come through and blast it with your Ring of Power, and the spell dissipates in a wave of energy, and then the door slides open and reveals the inner tomb, the inner chambers of our dungeon. Okay, so we're moving on to the next scene.
I just wanted to put a charge in the ring.
For sure. Well, it's it's on your turn. So, however you want to take your turn. Yeah. So, Snark, we're going to start with you. Essentially, you kind of enter into this entrance hall, where you see that it hasn't been touched in centuries. You know, the corridors are lined with some faded paintings and murals depicting, humans and others worshiping the moon and things like that. There's on either side, there's some urns. We're going to call those little fire pots urns that you can use. But additionally, you see that this is a crossroads. There's a path to your left, there's a path to your right, or there's a path forward.
Understood. Okay, well, since we vaulted ahead into this next thing more quickly than I had realized, I am going to put a charge in my ring, and I just wanted to equip this corridor is lit, right? We have some way to see down it.
You have the Ash's lantern.
Would I be able to use my diamond spyglass to look down the hall for clues and things?
Your diamond spyglass, I think, makes it easy. The lack of light.
No, it's +6 whiz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
But I wanted to make sure it was okay to use in this environment before I equip it.
Yeah, we'll make it hard. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a charge in the ring, and I'll equip the diamond spyglass and my blood spider, and I will carry instead my blast horn and my captain's. No, sorry, I'm not going to equip the spider, just a diamond spyglass.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, did you want to roll for that this turn, or are you just equipping?
I can only equip because I'm putting a charge in the ring. I'm just waiting for one to actually happen. There we go.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Thank you.
Vordrin, you've made it past your heated enemy, the boulder, and you're now into the depths of this tomb. How do you want to proceed?
Typically, the stone is my ally. I'm a little scared. I'm going to cast Regeneration on myself.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to heal a D8 for 4 turns. So that should get me up in a little bit. And I'm going to just, move next to our nearest ally who's out here. Maybe hide behind this brazier while this spark of light begins healing me.
Okay, sounds good. And those are urns. They're ceramic, faded, things like that.
Cool.
But
Okay.
all right, Ash. How do you want to proceed? These murals are quite creepy, but in a more ancient way, not like a grotesquely morbid way.
All right. So, I'd like to study the murals for a minute, if possible, and see if I can gather any information from those,
Sure thing.
or if they're just creepy.
Okay, give me a whiz or an intelligence roll.
All right. That is -2 wisdom. Perfect.
Perfect. Yep. So you kind of are able to discern. You don't know the exact history of these murals in this tomb, but you can see that these guys are moon worshippers. They believe in in the moon, kind of a thing like that. You can see that some of them are probably mages or great warriors. You see, one in particular leading the charge, kind of like looks like the leader, has kind of a story of being a great warrior leading with this great sword, and then kind of his life depicting out that he was eventually mummified and buried.
All right. So we're looking for a great leader with a great sword.
Okay, excellent. That brings us to Elin.
What is the lighting situation here? Is there any light that like we would be interrupting a beam of light
So
if we were to walk through, like?
no,
or is
so
it
the
just-
only real light in here is Ash's lantern.
Okay, gotcha. So Elin takes his warhammer and just seeing what happened earlier, kind of uses it as like a blind man's cane, so just kind of sliding it and tapping it just ahead of him
Okay.
as he walks forward. I don't know exactly what the flooring situation is, but the intent is not necessarily to put a lot of pressure on the ground so much as seeing if are there any grooves that I hit, anything that would kind of slow me down to pay attention to a certain spot in the floor as I move forward.
Got it. Give me a whiz check, and I clearly have you spooked.
Yeah, it's a +1, so 9.
Nope, you're unfortunately... The situation is essentially all this is just kind of like tiled stone.
Okay.
Leading
Yeah.
out. But yeah, essentially you're just in this
I move
large...
forward.
Yeah, you're just in this large crossroads between a left, a right, and a forward path.
So I get as far... so my intent for move then is to get just far enough to look around the corner and kind of see in all directions.
Okay, yep. And everything looks clear. There's murals and the urns. But yeah, you're the first one there, so you might be able to decide the direction if you so choose. But if not, we can go back to Flint.
I'm good for now.
Okay, Flint.
I have maps in my inventory. Would I be able to, excuse me, would I be able to do a check with maps to see if there's any? I know I'm looking at the above ground as compared to here, but could I be able to see if there's any natural shapes, anything that makes me think which way would lead deeper as opposed to false tunnels, things like that?
Sure, give me that int. I believe it's an int check for the maps.
16.
Okay. So because of the maps, even though you don't necessarily have a map of this tomb per se, I'll give you some details. So the path to the right of you, so down, is going to lead you guys down into the servants area. The path forward is going to be leading you to kind of the altar area, and this area is going to be leading you towards, a chasm.
I think for now I'll just come up here and join Elon and wait on the others. And
Okay. All right, and then Snark, finish out the round.
If I can look down the hallway straight through, and you said that leads to what kind of area?
A chasm. So you actually, as you look
okay.
down that hallway, you feel a little bit of a breeze, a large
Got
kind
it.
of echoing.
I'm gonna use my diamond spyglass to look down this direction, and I'm paying particular attention to the floor, and especially at the crossroads area.
Okay. All right, give me that whiz check.
And it's not going to tell me anything.
Yeah.
All.
Yeah. All you see is the darkness of the chasm leading out. You see maybe the path continues over it, but that's about it.
Okay. How far can I get in a far move?
You could get to any one of the entrances with a far move.
Okay. What I'm going to do, if I can, is I'm going to stick to this southern wall as I move along.
Okay.
And I'm going to move ever so gingerly across this area here and try to get as far down that way as I can.
Okay, that sounds good, and you are good to go. Nothing happens.
Okay. Come on, guys. Geronimo!
All right, Vordran. Snark has charged ahead, choosing the chasm path. Do you agree with him? You're muted if you're describing anything.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'll always follow Snark, is what I said, and I heal 5 from the little spark of light in my hands.
Okay.
I think I'll go here, and I want Holy Bulwark back, so back.
Okay.
Pretty scared now, because Dwarf usually likes rock and stone, but they hurt me here, so.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get ready to follow Snark, though.
Perfect. All right, Ash.
All right. So I want to send my lantern
Okay.
walking down the hall after Snark.
Okay.
Is there distortion for everyone, or I'm not
Yeah.
hearing him?
No, I'm getting a little.
And I'll kind of.
Okay. All right. So we'll just take that. Just so you know, Ash, you are getting a little distorted with the voice. But yeah.
Okay.
Sending the lantern forward and following along. Everything seems to be good to go. So.
I also did want to check this urn here.
Okay.
I don't know if it's hanging.
No, yeah, you don't have to roll for that. When you open up the urn, you see that it is filled with this foul-smelling liquid. And as you look into it, you actually see the form of a hand. 2 hands, even.
Interesting.
Okay. That brings us to Elin.
And Elin, having witnessed his friend Snark forging ahead and saying Geronimo, he kind of shrugs and says Geronimo and and just walks along a similar path. I don't know if I happen to pass and see what's in the urn as well, but I get as far as is this another urn here?
Yes, it is.
So I decide to take a peek on my way to where Snark is.
Okay, you also see another pair of skeletal hands floating in this foul-smelling liquid.
Okay.
Ash is gonna ask, like, does that one have hands too?
Indeed, it does.
It's a lot of
I
hands.
don't know what to make of it.
Excellent. All right, Flint.
Return the lid.
Nice, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's close those back up real quick.
All right, Flint.
I will follow the safest path where I've seen everybody else walk through and join Snark. Is there a door or anything, or is it open?
It's open, so you're leading. You can feel the wind starting to kind of blow against you. You can almost hear the echoing steps leading down to the hallway and then opening up into a larger chamber. Okay. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Flint?
Not for now.
Okay. All right.
I've learned my lesson the last couple games about messing with weird liquids.
That's probably true. Okay. So, Snark, you're the first one to see this. I'm just putting everybody in the room, so we'll go back to them in a moment. So, Snark, I'm assuming you move forward, right?
I do. I come to the threshold of the chamber.
Okay. So what you see is this chasm open up into this larger chamber. It's more natural cut, as if the tomb itself was kind of like dug into this cave. They didn't bother like cleaning it up, but they did build a kind of a bridge, a narrow bridge across the whole thing. It's only about 2 feet wide, so it's only enough space for one person to walk along at a time, like no shoulder to shoulder, even for a goblin. But what you see here as well is you see this deep dark pit and this bridge, and the whole room is covered in this multicolored mold just growing along the stone. You can see the other side, and you can see another door archway leading directly through, directly ahead of you on the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
Okay, how do you want to proceed?
I was going to say, am I able to, well...
you have a full turn, we'll say that. You'll just start your turn in this room.
Let me go ahead and... yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Let me go ahead and put one more charge in the ring. I am going to... yeah, what a mess. Okay. I'm going to put another charge in the ring, and I am going to... yeah, de-equip the diamond spyglass to bring out my miner's pack, which will give me access to my rope and my breather mask, and I'm going to put that on.
Very nice. Okay.
And that's a 6 on wild, so I can drop one more charge.
Yep.
There we go. All right, I'm done. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so timer is going to drop down from 2 to 1, and that's going to bring us to Ash. Each one of you, Ash, Elin, Flint, and Vordrin, you can just start your turn in this room if you so choose. Otherwise, we can go back to the other room and you can do something, and then, however you want. But you can start here if you want. So, Vordrin.
I'm gonna put my gas mask on.
Okay.
Oh, boy. I don't want to walk across that first now. I was confident, and now I'm going to cast Holy Bulwark on somebody. Let's do that. Flint, Holy Bulwark, there you go.
Thank you.
10 hit points.
Okay, very nice.
That's my turn.
Nice.
I'll just move over here to Snark.
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us to Ash.
All right, Ash is gonna look around the room and ask everybody, "Are we gonna cross this, or are we gonna cross it? What's the vibe?"
Feel free to go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna let my little lantern walk/roll in front of me. I'm just
Okay.
gonna start. I'm gonna take a breath because I see the mold.
Mm-hmm.
Try to hold my breath a little bit.
Would it take my action if he grabs the end of the rope I just equipped on the way?
No, that's fine.
Sweet. All right, I'll grab the rope and just start walking. I don't know how far I can get.
You can probably get about halfway with a move.
All right, so I'll get about halfway, kind of watching the stonework underneath me, trying to hold my breath so I don't breathe a whole lot of this multicolored.
Okay.
And maybe looking over the edge a tiny bit.
Yeah, and as you look down, you just see this really very quite deep a chasm, like going down, I don't know, 300 feet. Okay. That's going to bring us to Elin.
Elin follows suit, walks ahead, hand on rope, and tries to follow the same path as Ash.
Okay. All right, excellent. You're good to go. It is quite narrow, but with your elven feet, you're able to walk quite easily across to kind of lead up next to Ash. All right, that's going to bring us to Flint.
Okay, I guess I'll try to follow everyone else, but I kind of want to get in front a little bit because what I'm thinking about trying is using Fireball to clear the mold out of the rest of the pathway.
Okay, you're going
On
to
a
need...
wooden bridge?
It's stone bridge. It is a stone bridge.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was wood. My bad.
No, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Good clarification.
Yeah, if you do want to get in front, though, you need to give me a dex check.
Oh.
Okay, my dex is flat, but we'll give it a try. Nope.
Okay, so Flint, as you move, even with the rope, you suddenly try to shuffle around, and you fall over, and you are now hanging by the rope and by your hands off the edge of this bridge. Okay, on your turn, or someone else, like on your turn, hanging by your hands means you need to either make a successful strength or dex check, or someone else needs to for you. And if you fail, you'll fall hanging on by a finger. But we'll get to that on your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Snark, you see Ash and Elin leading ahead, but you see Flint following along, and suddenly he topples over and his clasps.
He is now hanging by his hand on the edge of the stone bridge, and he no longer has hold of the rope. Is that correct?
Well, he's got some hold of the rope, so if you wanted to try to make your strength check, you could.
I could strength check from where I am right now.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and use my turn to do that.
Okay, very nice. So that brings Flint back up. Sketchy stuff right there. Yeah, so if you would take a hero coin if you didn't already have one.
I did, but thank you.
Yep. Okay, Flint, you're good to go. You're back up on top. You're not in front like you wanted, but you're still on the bridge. Okay. Anything else, Snark?
Is the rope long enough to allow everybody to cross?
Yeah.
With me still being anchored, then I will stay put until everybody's across, and then I will come across roped up.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. The timer drops to zero, and all of a sudden you're looking around, and the mold from the warmth of your bodies and the lantern light starts shifting, specifically the yellow ones. They start shifting, and all of a sudden things start popping as spore pods are released from the mold itself. Okay, and so we're gonna have these two over here they're gonna pop over into just this general area, and then these three over here are gonna just kind of start popping off on the bridge itself. Okay, so let's see how good their aim is. We're just gonna roll twice for these two on the left. 1, 2. Nope, they're no good. The 3 on the right. 1, 2, 3. One of them pops, and it was with an extra strong amount of force, enough to cover all 3 of you, Flint, Elin, and Ash. Can I get a for those wearing a mask, and Ash holding your breath? I believe it's Flint and Ash. You guys get an easy con check, Elin. You get just a normal con check.
I get a +1 con modifier, so it's 13.
Okay, Ash.
I get a -3 con modifier, so that's a 4.
Okay, give me a D.
He's got a hero coin now.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna use my hero coin.
Very nice.
And it's easy because I'm holding my breath. Yeah.
Yep, you're good to go.
Perfect.
So you guys are able to avoid that initial burst of spores, but you can tell that if you were to breathe these in, it could very easily, fill your lungs or your throat and lead to some horrific choking, even death. Okay, that's going to bring us back to Vordrin.
Okay. Spores. I'm used to this underground. I'm going to cast Quickness on myself. And then
Nice.
I'm going to... if it would be a dex check to run through all of them, right?
Yes, it would.
And,
Your quickness would allow you to get all the way to the other side, but you still have to roll dex to try to move past them.
The Quickness is going to last 2 turns, so
Okay.
I'm just going to wait. I'll run across when they get across.
Okay. Alright, that's going to be Ash.
Alright, Ash is going to trying to avoid the spores. Just run along the center of the bridge and try to get kind of over to this edge and use the lantern to try to examine the area, see what kind of trouble we may be getting into next.
Okay.
Nice work.
So you see that it opens up into another hall, another room. Looks like another just kind of like audience chamber.
Okay.
All right, Elin.
So with Elin, he, having just managed to dodge the spore explosion of the yellow mold, realizes that holding his breath may be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes a breath and then follows Ash and moves to meet his friend at the end of the bridge
Okay,
there.
that's fine. And then Flint.
I will continue along the path and rejoin at the end.
Nice. Okay, and leading out is Snark.
Toss,
How
you
how
toss
far-
me the rope if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. You can hang on to it. Right now, we've got the rope on either side. Vordran can anchor it on one side. Asher, somebody has it on the other. How far can I get across in one move?
So in one, if you want to run all the way across, you can get there, but it's going to be a dex check.
Okay. I'm +4 dex, so I'm going to run all the way across. Or try to.
Okay. Oof.
Ooh.
+17?
Okay, you can do that with using your memory ring.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. You start toppling, but then your memory ring like snaps you back. Moment of agility, and then you're able to get across. Okay, that's going to bring us back to the mold. So 2 are going to pop off towards Vordran. So 1, 2. Okay. They got a 12. One of them got a 12. Okay, so that's going to be 1. Give me a Constitution check, Vordran.
+3, 14 total.
Okay, you're able to resist. And then there's going to be 3 over on the group to the right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, this is going to be a hard Constitution check, and you need to make... One of them is hard, one of them is normal.
We each need to make 2?
You each need to make 2.
Okay.
But since they're either gas masked or holding their breath, it's normal.
Yeah, 1 normal, 1, I guess, 1 easy.
Cool.
There's 1. And there's 2.
Alright, did anybody fail 1?
Ash failed 1.
Okay.
Flint did too.
Okay. Each one of you guys
Evan's
get...
got a... Oh, I'm good.
Sorry, what was it, Elon?
Evan's got a +2, so I'm good for both.
Perfect. So, Ash and Flint, I need each one of you to give me a D6 roll.
So I have wild power. I'm assuming that is not something that
No.
would activate.
No, it doesn't for this one.
All right,
Um,
nice.
Yep. So, Ash, you can feel it in your lungs burning, and you know that in 6 rounds, you will no longer be able to breathe, and you will drop to 0 HP.
Okay.
Okay? Flint, you feel the same thing, but it's much worse. You're already gasping for breath. In 2 rounds, you will drop to 0 HP. Okay? Once you guys have hit dying, the mold effect will go away, and then you can try to recover as normal. But you will hit dying at the end of that end of your turn. Does that make sense?
Understood.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Vordran, who I believe is on his last turn of quickness.
Yep. And my last turn of regeneration, but I'm full already.
Nice.
I'm gonna poof across. I knew I should have taken the cleanse spell. I regret that.
Yes, cleanse would have helped.
I don't think healing anyone would help.
No, not in this particular case, because it's
Yeah.
the mold is filling their throat.
Okay. Well, I'm not able to help you guys, so I'm gonna get away from.
Once they... Sorry. You said
you
once
can-
they hit... I'm sorry, please go ahead.
I was just gonna say you can go ahead.
Once they hit dying, the mold effect goes away, is that correct? And they can be
Yes.
resurrected.
Yes.
I mean, they can be... Don't die on me, man. Stabilized.
Yeah. We're gonna
Okay.
be fine. We got it.
So, Flint also has the curse on him, right? If he hits 0, doesn't something bad happen, like he blows up?
I think if he hits, it's not 0 HP, it's 0 on a dying timer.
Okay. Okay, so literally, if he perma dies, he explodes, but he can
Yes.
be healed during that dying timer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing to
What
keep
I
in
was going
mind.
to say to Vodrin, if he still has an action left, is a holy bulwark or something like that. Somebody can stay with Flint. I can stay with Flint and tank it if anything bad happens, but I can also don't die on me, man. Stabilize him if and he'll be cured once he has dropped unconscious and is dying.
Yeah, I can certainly try to cast that.
Okay.
I mean, I do have 2 healing spells too. I'll try to give Holy Bulwark to Snark and fail.
Okay.
Just barely.
No worries.
We're gonna be fine. We've got this.
All right. Yep. So we're going to be able to start your turn in the next room, and so Ash, this is kind of what you end up seeing. You're being there first. You see this audience chamber. Okay. You see this large room, multiple columns. On the far side, you see this kind of rounded, raised area, and behind it is a very ornate door, kind of a thing. You see, kind of it's etched in copper, tarnished. It's got some winged serpent sigils and birds and motifs of the moon still around it. Okay.
All right.
So how do you want to proceed?
Since I can see Flint is not doing so well, he's got 2 rounds, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna hang back with Flint and kind of tell him, like, as he's coughing, I'm like, don't worry. When you drop, I'll pick you back up. I'll let everybody else know they can explore the room a little bit, and I'd like to just set my lantern to walk right into the center of the room.
Okay. All is well. The lantern lights the room pretty well.
Alright, that's all.
You can.
I think that's all.
Okay. Yeah. The only other thing that reels with the light is there's a pathway to the upwards and downwards.
Okay.
Okay. That's going to bring us back to Elin. And then -1 on your counter, so you're now at 5.
Yep.
Okay. So Elin enters the room. There's columns here, is that right?
Yep. Each one of these black circles is a column.
So I get as far as the column here, and is there anything noteworthy on the column? Any markings or anything that would draw my attention?
Give me a whiz check. Whiz or intelligence.
Okay, and then let me double check. I believe I'm a +1. Yep, whiz +1, so that's 12.
Okay. So you see that there is, still the motifs and everything, as well. And you notice that some of the tiles at the base are kind of not lying flat.
Can I look to lift the tile?
Sure.
Okay.
You pull up the tile and it reveals a chasm beneath. It's a large hole.
So I yell back to my my fellow adventurers to watch their step, that there's nothing underneath these tiles, or some of them might be trapped.
Okay, very nice. Take a hero coin if you don't already have one.
Thank you.
Okay. Flint. You're choking onto this yellow mold, so you're going to drop to 1 on your timer. But what do you want to do on your turn?
I think I'm just gonna hang back, just because I do know I am explosive,
Okay.
and not bring up the rear of the group, kind of.
I'm assuming you want to move at least into the other room, right? Or do you want to stay in this yellow mold room?
Because somebody needs to be at least within near distance so they can stabilize you if you drop.
I'll go into the next room,
Okay, just making sure.
and
Okay, excellent. Any actions?
am I close enough to anything to make an investigate check?
You can see some of the tiles as well. But yeah, you can. If you want to give me an intelligence or whiz check, you can see if there's any other details.
That's a 15.
Okay. Yep. So you see some more of the tiles are not laying flat. And again, you see that the large door on the far side is, it appears to have a locking mechanism, a mechanical one this time. Okay. Snark.
Okay. Is this distance across the whole thing? Is it near or is it far to get all the way across?
It is, to get all the way across, you'd probably have to do 2 far dashes.
Wow. Okay.
It's a large audience room.
Okay. Okay. I will put 1 charge back in the ring, please.
Okay.
And can I get to the center of the room?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
That's perfect. Okay, that's going to bring us to Vordrin.
Okay. I'm certainly entering the room. Oh, these tiles are very scary to me. I do not want to fall to my death. So to get to Snark, it's like a dash.
Yeah, to get halfway across. You can get to essentially the column, one of the columns like Elin has in a normal move.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will move up to Elin, and I'll try to cast a Holy Bulwark on him. That's a 14, nice. So a radiant shield appears in front of you.
Okay.
And is this mummy here? I'm trying to double click. There we go. So it's like an actual. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, an actual mummy. You actually just see it's a statue, like it's a crypt, sealed and shut, but you can't quite see if there's anything inside. You could explore it if you wanted.
I'm just gonna keep my eye on it for when the zombies rise up.
Well, it's gonna be a little tough because as you kind of settle out next to Elin, after a moment, the tiles beneath your feet start to crack and crumble, and it cascades across the entire room. Okay, so Flint and Ash are there. Alright, what I need from Snark, Elin, and Vordrin, I need a Dex save from you to grab on to something nearby.
Yes, Snark.
Nice.
Okay, so Snark, You can essentially choose where you want to land, but you also can grab the lantern.
Excellent. Thank you. I would like to grab the lantern and jump right up onto this dais.
Okay, perfect. And then
Dais.
Elin, I think you made it.
I failed. Can I? No, I failed. I did. It was a 9 for me. So can I use my hero
Sure.
for reroll? Okay.
You can add a d12.
Yeah,
if
you might
it's-
want to. Oh, that's good.
Well, I got it either. Sorry. Thanks for that. I'll remember next time. But the reroll worked. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So Elin and Vordran, for successfully making that deck save, you're able to like latch onto the column, and there's a nice slight ledge. That's kind of you're able to stand onto, but now you are standing in the middle, on this pole, on this column, with a large, probably 200-foot chasm beneath your feet. Flint and Ash are now kind of stuck on the far side, and Snark is next to the copper door.
Ooh, that's not how I wanted to end my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Ash.
All right. So I see there's a little bit of a lip left around the edge of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something we can still get around the room on, or?
Yes, but it will still cost you dex checks.
Okay. Well, for this round, I am going to sit tight. With between the mold and the floor dropping out and everything, I can't think of anything else to do. So I'm just gonna sit tight and wait for Flint to drop from the mold so I can heal him.
Yeah, you guys left Flint with the most compromised character.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay.
So we're good. We got this.
All right. Okay, that's going to bring us to Elin.
Elin. So is there I guess a ledge around the room, like over here?
Yes.
Okay. I holler out, is there any way someone can get us a rope?
I still have it.
Is there a path for you to get close to us with the rope?
Is it if he holds his action until after mine, Kane? Is it something that I could do to dex him the rope?
Yeah, you could try giving him a rope. Yeah.
Okay. I'll if I can go out of order, I'll do my turn to do that.
Okay.
I will wait for the rope.
Perfect. All right.
Boom.
All right. So you can get a hold of a rope. So that will kind of help with any fails if he makes missing a dex check. All right. So Elin, Snark has used his action to get you a rope. So if you still want to make a dex check, you can try to move to the ledge or the other column.
Okay. Wow, really?
Okay, you can use a hero coin if you want. Otherwise, you're gonna. Which did you want to get to the ledge or the column?
I was looking to get to the ledge.
Okay, so you are now hanging on by your hands with the rope. And Vordran, you do not have access to the rope currently. Okay, that's going to bring us to Flint. What do you want to do before you drop?
I'm thinking the best thing I can do is just drop and get it over with.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to just kind of pass your turn, give me a D4. Whew.
That's good.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay, Flint is down. You hear, as you guys are all gasping at the chasm, he's gasping for air, and he drops. All right, so Snark uses actions. Okay, Vordrin.
Okay, I have a ruling question.
Uh-huh.
I have the regeneration spell, which I'm going to read it aloud right now.
Mhm.
A tiny spark of pure sunlight forms in your hand. Give this tiny spark to an ally. They will automatically heal D8 HP on their next 4 turns. Could I toss the spark at Flint?
Oh, boy, that's a good question.
Oh, but because he's unconscious, right?
Yeah. I would say you've got to make the spell, and you've got to pass a hard dex check.
Okay.
If you fail the dex check, if you fail the spell, you don't cast it. If you fail the dex, you fall to hanging by your hand.
Okay. Let's not do that. I'm going to try and cast quickness on myself, which maybe that'll help me when I get the rope then. I'm just going to hang on this ledge and wait until there's a rope available for me.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Ash.
So, Ash is going to do his best in his severely weakened condition to cushion Flint's fall. And then standing over Flint's prostrate body, he's going to start muttering incantations under his breath. And this shadow magic type, like black skull, appears behind Ash. And he's going to use his fingernails and scratch into his arm, doing 4 points of damage, and that's wild power. So
Okay.
6 points of damage to his own arm, and dripping the blood onto Flint's body. He's going to use the magic of the Master Skull to heal him for 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. All right, Flint. You're back up. And you didn't actually take any damage. You just kind of, the choking knocked you out. So you're still at full, but you're revived. Hash, take a hero coin.
All right.
Nicely done.
I might
Nicely
need it.
done.
Yeah, because I think as well you're down to what, 2 rounds?
He started with 2, I started with 6, so I think I've got 4 rounds to go.
Okay, 4 rounds. Well, I think, yeah, that was your 6, 5, yeah, whatever. All is good. We'll go with 4. Okay, that's going to bring us to Elin. Give me a strength or a dex check, and because of the rope, we can try to make it easy.
All right. And that's not good.
Not good. Okay. So you are now hanging by a finger. You've slipped, the stone has crumbled beneath you. Give me a D4 roll. Okay. 3 rounds you will fall. Because of the rope, there will be a chance to kind of negate that.
Mhm.
But you have 3 rounds. And the only thing you can do is you have to wait for somebody to get there and pull you up.
Okay.
And we'll address how the rope situation would work. Okay. All right, on Snark's turn. So Flint.
Okay.
Would imps be helpful here? Help pull people back up?
They could attempt. It's going to be probably a hard because they're just little imps, but you can try.
See if we can cast. Nope.
Alright, do you want to move anywhere?
How much timer's left before Ash drops?
4.
Ash, do you plan on moving anywhere? Because I'm going to stay close to you to deal with that.
I'll follow you.
See, that makes me nervous, though, because while we're on this ledge and you drop and you just roll off.
He's
I
just
guess
a little
I'll think-
goblin. He's just a little goblin.
That is
He'll
a good
drop and
point.
stick.
I guess I'll try to go down this little ledge here as far as I can.
Okay. Alright. Give me an easy dex check.
Nice.
Okay, you're good to go.
Hmm.
How far would I be able to get?
So, with a... You'd probably be able to get probably to about here. So you'd kind of be able to get across with that check.
Okay. Is Elon still
Nice.
dangling?
Nice.
Yeah, he's still hangling by his fingers. But you'll have to...
I don't have an action, though.
Yep, you don't. You'll have to wait for the next one. But it's okay, you're there.
Well done.
Yes, very well done. Alright.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Can
Snark.
reach.
So Snark. So here's the deal. You have the rope attached. If you want to use the rope, you can try to use your strength check, but that's going to require Elon to let go of his current spot and swing to hanging by a finger over to you.
Right. That's what I understand. And
Yeah.
I'm concerned about that. So I think the smartest thing that I can do right now is stay here with the rope attached. Flint is in position to assist and be here in case there is a catastrophic failure to that attempt.
Okay.
So the only thing I'm going to do is put a charge in my ring and stand pat.
Okay.
Nice. That is one more. Okay. Thank you.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, very good. All right. That's going to bring us to Vordran. Everyone's worried about Elon, and Vordran's standing there hugging a column. What do you want to do?
With
I think
no-
it's time to leap
rope.
across. Let's go. I want to jump across.
Okay, give me that dex check.
Okay, I'm going to add a hero coin, I think. I need to roll. Yeah, I'm going to use a d12. Perfect.
Nice. Nice.
You make it.
Can I get onto this ledge over here, or would I
Yeah, you can
be
get
like,
there.
stuck on the...
Yeah.
Perfect. And do I have an action?
I'll make it. You can go with. We rolled, so I think we're probably gonna. That's a movement. Let's give you a hard strength or dex check.
Okay. Make it strength. Only a 12.
Yeah, not enough. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Ash.
I think the first thing Ash would like to do is actually, if I could cash in a hero coin and boost Bordrin's strength roll with a d12.
That's fine.
Oh, heck yeah. Boom. We get it.
Oh, I'm glad you rolled for it first.
Yep. Okay, you make it. Elon,
All right.
hold up.
Woo! Thank you, my friends.
That was a group effort.
Well done,
Oh,
guys.
wow.
That was good teamwork.
Very good.
All right. Ash is coughing quite a bit from the spores. I think he's got 2 more rounds. So I'm just gonna try to carefully but quickly run over to where everyone else is.
Okay, give me a dex check.
Oh, boy.
That's not gonna work.
I'm going to let him use my hero coin to reroll that.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to let him use my hero coin to reroll that.
come on, dice.
Come on, Ash.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make it. It was sketchy there. We were sweating bullets, but you made it.
That was close.
Okay.
Whew.
All right. So that brings us to Elin. You can see Snark on the far side. The rest of the group is here. You do see that behind you is another room.
Like this way?
Yep, leading down is another room.
Hmm.
But you're also. Yeah.
Can I go just far enough to see what's in the room? What on earth?
Are those skeletons?
Skeletons.
Go that way.
Yeah. So after popping my kind of head in here, can I basically share what I just want to let everyone know that there's a room there and that there's like, you know, kind of skeletons. It looked like there was like sarcophagi there, like, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I just let the team know that there's like basically like a tomb just here behind us.
Okay.
And when he does that, can he tie off the rope maybe to this column down here?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, yeah, so I can go ahead and do that. Snark suggests it, so I go ahead and tie off the rope on that column there. And I'm good.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Flint.
I really don't know. I guess I'll try to move towards Snark.
Okay. That's going to be another dex
Well,
check.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. So that rope is going to protect you. You can use it to get to if you need, but... So Flint...
Okay. So am I able to get, like, over here?
Yep, you can make it to Snark with that successful... dex check. Okay. And Snark. Your friends are all safe at the moment. You see Ash continually coughing, but behind you is that copper door locked with a mechanism.
Yeah, what I would like to do with respect to the copper door, when I look at it, does it look like it's something that I could pick with my thieves lockpicks from the ancient list that I got?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or does it look like it would be more susceptible to brute force destruction?
You could do either or. The dex would be, a check. A strength would be a heart of effort.
Oh, so if I broke it down, it would only be a heart of effort.
Yeah, and trying to pick it would just be a successful check.
Understood. Let me look one more time to see what that is. So yeah, the picks are +3 and 2 times effort.
Yep.
So what I'll do is I'm gonna pick it, I guess.
Okay. Give me that dex check. +3. Yep.
Easy.
You do it. All of a sudden, even though it's expertly locked, ancient lock mechanisms or, falter to your deft fingers, and click, click, and the mechanism opens up, and it reveals another hallway leading into a quite intimate small chamber. At the far end, you see the glint of gold. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna post up right there.
Perfect.
I'll report that back to the group so we know we're on the horns of a dilemma.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Vordrin. Actually, and then I'm going to roll this. -1. Okay, we're going to have a 3.
Okay, I think we should try to get across this before we heal Ash. So I'm gonna attempt to cross.
Okay. Give me that dex check.
Go to Dex. I'm a dwarf. Yeah!
Nice.
Hey.
Okay. If you want, you can bring Ash with you.
Heck yeah, I bring Ash with me. Perfect.
Nice.
Get over here. Let's go.
I was really worried about that rope crossing.
Okay. Excellent work. Take a hero coin if you don't have one already.
Perfect. I think we were all out. We used them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the last crossing.
Can I cast a spell now that I'm over here?
Yeah, go for it.
Come on. Boom. Snark. I give you quickness for 4 turns.
Nice.
Thank you.
Move as fast as you want. So if you want to,
Thank you very much.
loot goblin it up or something, I don't know.
I thank you.
Okay. All right, that's going to bring us to Ash.
All right. This door is open right now.
Yes, it is. So you can start your turn in the next room if you want.
All right. Yeah, I'd head into the next room and start looking around a little bit just to get the lay of the land.
Okay.
I'm coughing pretty severely. This will be my last round before I drop.
Okay. Yep, you go in and it's a small room, but there's piles of gold, a couple chests, some old tattered fabric, a couple gems, and this massive gilded sarcophagi in the center.
All right. Can I look around and see if there are any traps in the entranceway?
Go for it. Give me a dex and a wisdom check.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't see anything at the moment.
All
Okay.
right.
That's going to bring us... So knock it down. You're at 1, right? So the end of your next turn, you're going to be dying, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Elin, who is still alone on the far side of the pit.
Yeah, Elin's feeling lonely, so he's gonna try his best to make it to his friends. Is that a... What am I
dex.
rolling for that?
A dex check.
Right?
With the rope. Oh.
Yeah, it's a 4. I got nothing from my dex
Hero
cancels out.
coin. Reroll.
Do a reroll? Okay.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, reroll.
Come on.
Oh. Okay. You are full on. So let's see. Give me. I'm gonna just make the tension go up a little bit. So, Elin, give me a 1, 2, 3. I mean a D6 or a skull die, either one. If it's a 1, 2, 3, you are hanging by a finger on your side of the pit. If it's a 4, 5, 6, you are hanging by a finger on their side of the pit.
Come on.
All right. 4, 5, 6.
Right?
I'm on their side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then give me a D4 roll. 1
Oh my
round. Vodrin, Ash, or Flint. You
Or
have
Snark, right?
Snark, yeah, sorry. Vodrin, Flint, or Snark. You have to make a successful strength check to pull him up. Otherwise, he will fall.
Understood.
There is a bottom.
200
To
feet
it.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Well, I could make him invulnerable.
Okay, that's a good point. You could, but let's go to Flint.
Do we only get one shot to try to pull him up?
You just get 1 shot.
I've only got a +1 strength bonus. Is anybody better than that?
Well, so
no,
you get
we
one.
each-
You get one
we
shot
each
each.
get one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
definitely want to try then.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, you're able to do it.
Nice job, Flint.
Take a hero
Thank you,
coin.
Flint. Thank you.
Yeah, take a hero coin, Flint.
We'll definitely need it.
Okay, you pull him up. He's hanging by a finger, just dangling. You're able to just grab him by the wrist and just haul him up.
Could we leave that rope there?
Oh, yeah, you could leave the rope there. Let me get it back.
In case we need to make a quick getaway when a mummy comes out of the sarcophagi?
Whatever gave you that an idea?
That's what I would put.
Okay. That's gonna go back to Snark. Do you want to start your turn in the next room?
Well, what I was going to do is put one charge in and enter the next room to see what I see. Oh, nice. I have two slots left if I add to that. There you go.
Okay. So again, you're standing next to Ash, who is hacking up a lung right now, gasping for breath. But you see this small, intimate chamber filled with treasure and gold and a large gilded sarcophagi.
And you do have quickness.
I'm not familiar with quickness other than it gives me move within the whole scene. But my question is, is there something I no longer have an action? Is there anything I need to do?
No, you don't have to roll.
To Ash, because he's going to drop on the next turn. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's gonna drop no matter what. So then you can on your next turn you can try to save him.
Okay, I'm gonna wait here to save him.
Okay.
Yeah, I could try
because
to.
I still have quickness for 3 turns after this.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. The timer is going to drop down from 3 until to 2. All right. That's going to bring us to Vordran. If you want to start your turn here.
Yes, please. Yeah, let's just go into this room. Let's get it over with. How far can I move? Can I move up to this treasure?
Yeah, you can get there.
I'm gonna open the chest.
Okay, you open the chest. Give me... Where is it? Give me a D100 roll.
Should be a 20.
A 20. Okay. Let me look for that. Let's see. Sorry. All right. You find yourself a demon helmet.
Okay.
It seems to be a helmet that this general or whatever was using in his battles. And so what it does, it's kind of got this. It's not necessarily like demon or whatever. It's just like, kind of like how the samurai have like their demon masks.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Type of thing. This is a very kind of old, even you can imagine like an Egyptian version of that if you really want to. But it gives you +1 defense and +3 charisma when intimidating while wearing it.
I put it on immediately.
Okay, very nice. But the timer is going to drop down from 2 to 1. All right, Ash.
Ash is going to, while coughing, move into the room and open this chest.
Okay. Give me a D100 roll.
Let's double click the D10, right?
Yes.
Was that
it usually has a 0.7 if it's a.
There we go.
14.
I don't know if it's registering the double click, but
Okay, you can take the 14 or you can try one more time.
I'll take the 14.
Okay. So you find inside this chest. You find an axe. A Ravager's axe. Again, you see that this was potentially a side weapon for this general warrior. It's a weapon. It gives you +1 strength, but once you start fighting, you are compelled to finish the kill.
All right. And as I find that axe, he'll kind of pick it up and turn around and say, "Look what I found!" And then he'll keel over.
Okay, give me a D4 roll.
Ooh,
2 rounds.
2.
As you pick up the axe, the sarcophagi starts to melt away. And it reveals this sunken, kind of emaciated, linen-wrapped mummy with this golden crown. And he's holding a staff, but he's actually holding this great sword, you know, next to him. And he rises up, you know, levitating till he's standing on his feet. Rotan du Solaire. Tuken Honzara. And you can see that he starts furrowing his brow, looking at Vordran and Ash.
My helmet now, man.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Elin. You see this happening.
Beat him up, Elin.
Ash is down. The mummy stands before you. Target is 15. So what do you want to do?
You guys,
Sorry, I can't hear you, Elin.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. Sorry, I'm on my phone and my sound dropped on my laptop. So.
It's all good.
Okay. Is it my turn? It was coming up on it. Okay.
Yes, it is.
And looks like I missed something.
This mummy has risen. The target is 15. He doesn't appear to be happy looking at Voldrone and Ash.
Okay. I'm honestly not sure what to do. So I guess I yelled to the team like, are we fighting this thing or what?
Well, Ash is down, so we at least have to find him long enough to get Ash back up.
Oh, that happened as well. So, can I get to Ash and try to
You can try to
stabilize
revive
him?
him. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, and token-wise, is Ash on the bottom of the screen?
Sorry, what was?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's Ash right there.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure I got the right.
All right, give me an int or a whiz check.
Is 11.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I got. Sorry.
You can. Let me make sure I still have it. Yeah, you can use my hero coin.
Okay, so since I had an 11, I would do a D12 to boost it with the hero coin.
Yep.
All right, and that makes it.
Okay, Ash, you're stabilized.
All right.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Okay, Flint. Coming into the room, I'm assuming.
Is Ash at 10 HP like I was still?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want to do then is, how close are the other party members to the mummy?
They're probably within near.
So fireball's a bad idea, probably.
Well, I mean, it's an idea. Good or
You
bad, it's
don't
up to
have
you.
to cast it. You don't have to cast it with a point of focus on the mummy. You can put it behind the mummy and catch the mummy in the blast.
Okay, I'm gonna try that then, and I'm gonna use my Dark Pact to drain 10 from my Master Skull,
Okay.
and I'm +5, so that's gonna hit. But I'm gonna roll to see nat 20 or not. Okay, so because I have Libra Arcano and the Ring of Power, I roll 2d10s and a d12.
Okay.
Nice.
7 plus 5 is
12.
12. Plus 9 is 21, is that right?
Yep.
And I got a 5 modifier, so that's 26 damage.
Woo! That was a
Nice.
good fireball.
It was a good fireball. Okay. He takes 13 points of damage.
So resistant to fire or all damage, either one's not good.
That's the question.
I feel like we're gonna find out soon enough.
Well, I'm sorry, it's still Flint's turn.
That finishes me up. That's all I got. I'm not going to move in there until we deal with the mummy lord, I don't think.
All right, give me a snark. What you gonna do?
Okay. I guess I will. I'm gonna stay beside Flint, but I'll stand up next to him and I'll call to the mummy in a tongue he doesn't understand, and I'll say, "I am Snark, friend of many. This is my associate Flint." And then I'm going to cast a 4D lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's a lot of stuff. I'm going to also add. So that's two. It's on a power level 1. It's 2D12 plus what I pump into it.
Mm-hmm.
So let me put 10 hit points into it.
Okay.
And I do have to roll to cast it.
Yep.
And so, anybody got a hero coin?
I don't.
I just used mine.
Okay, then I'll dump the ring in. That's plus 22, gives me a mod 28.
Okay.
And now I'm rolling for damage.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
That's 20 points of damage.
Okay, he takes 10. Okay. You're hitting him pretty good, but he is not happy. He is,
No, we're not hitting him good enough.
well,
I mean,
you're
to be fair, I don't think I'd be happy either. Fireball and lightning.
Yeah. Anyways, so he's going to move forward towards Vordrin, and he's going to do 2 actions. He's going to punch you one time, and then he's going to slash at you with his blade. Okay,
Cool.
so it's for first action and a second action.
My defense is now a 19
Okay.
due to the helmet.
Alright, so let's see. So he got an 11 and a 14. He has a +5. So he only hits with the blade.
Okay.
Okay. That's 7 points of damage.
So 3 left on my holy bulwark.
Yes. There we go. Okay. He raises his sword at each of you, and you can see that he's kind of like pointing at your helmet and at the axe and pointing at the chest, and then back out as he speaks in his foreign tongue. Rotandus lair. Okay. That's going to bring it back to Vordran.
Well, I'm going to clench my fists. They begin to glow with some radiant magic. Stones begin to form around them. I'm going to punch this guy. Oh my god. That's not good.
Okay. So you try to punch him. Let's see. Give me a d6 roll. 1, 2, 3 is one thing. 4, 5, 6 is another.
How about skull die? That could.
You can do that too. Skull is the blade. Yep. He's gonna get a free shot at you with the blade.
Okay.
He deals 11 damage to you.
I'm going to sacrifice my shield to absorb that attack.
Okay. And that drops your defense.
Yep. By 2, I believe. Down to 17.
Okay. Excellent. That brings us to Ash.
Ash is stable but still unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so can I just roll to recover?
Yes, you can. Int.
Yo.
Oh.
Nope.
I do have some cooked mushrooms on me if someone wants to grab them and feed them to him.
Yeah. So Ash, what happens on a 1 when you're trying to recover? Your insanity, I'm saying, comes into effect.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I can look that up and like just bump 1 point down on the insanity path.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I'll check that out for when I wake up.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, Elon.
So, Elan's gonna continue to try to take care of his fellow adventurer.
Nice.
So, can I've got a where is it? Captain's ration. Would I be able to give that to him? Like, feed it to him? Would that work?
I thought we talked about feeding food to an unconscious person. He's not necessarily unconscious. He's stabilized.
No. Oh, stable?
Yeah, he's stable.
Yeah, I'm still unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay, if that won't work, I have a healer's case.
Okay, yeah, give me an int check, and he'll automatically pop back to 1. Well, yeah, he'll revive, like be awake.
Okay. Ugh. Alright.
Mummies, man.
Okay, well, that was my action.
Okay, you want to move anywhere?
I'm gonna just I'm not gonna abandon him. I'm just gonna reposition myself so that my back is no longer to the mummy. Like, yeah, I'm just positioning myself so I can kind of keep an eye on him.
Sounds good.
But I'm still trying to help my friend.
Okay, perfect. Flint.
Would magical healing get Ash back up in the fight?
Yes, it would.
Okay, so I'm gonna get in near range then and try to use Blood Mist on the Mummy Lord.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna pump it. I'm just gonna roll. That's only a 9.
Yeah, no go. All right, and then Snark.
Okay, I have one ruling question because I think I misapplied something, and so I want to let that stand pat, but do it differently. I dropped in the chat a relevant link as to how I should have applied my lightning bolt, and I would like to try again if that works for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so I'm currently at 19. I'm currently at 19, and I'll stay where I am. And what I am going to do is this time I actually am going to cast a 4D lightning pulse. It's actually going to hit me for a total of 5 hit points to myself.
Okay.
And I am going to roll or to cast it.
Okay.
And I failed to cast it, so there you go.
Okay.
Fizzles.
Darn. That's okay. It'll be easy. It'll back down to 12 on your next one.
Understood.
All right. That's going to then bring us back to this guy. He's going to attack once on Vordrin and once on Flint. So he's going to try to punch Vordrin. Not going to do it. And then he's going to move over to Flint and he's going to slash him. Flint, your armor is 15. That also doesn't work. Okay, but what he's going to do afterwards, it's not working. He's going to take his sword and he's going to slam it down into the ground and the earth begins to shake. Okay, in 3 rounds, the tomb is going to start collapsing.
Is that just this room tomb or the entire dungeon tomb?
It's going to start here, and it's going to progress out to the entrance. In 3 rounds, it will start here, and then move 1 room for every additional round. Okay, that brings us to Vordrin.
Okay, I'm going to move up behind this guy while he's doing that, and I'm going to try to punch him. So I failed last time, so it should be easy. That's a 14.
Okay, you do it.
Okay. My fists deal magic damage, so that's 12 points of damage. And because I inflicted more than 10, I get to cast a wisdom spell. Is Ash out of reach of me?
No, you're probably within...
Boom. I healing touch him. You're up, my friend.
Okay.
You heal for 8 hit points.
Nice.
All right, I'm feeling better than I was before. That's for sure.
Okay.
Very nice.
Whew, and that's Fortune's turn.
Mm-hmm. That's going to bring us
Mummy
to
will
Ash.
not die.
All right, Ash wants to grab the axe and doing a quick scan of this room. Can I check for any other loot?
Sure, go for it if you want to loot something.
All right, does that D20?
No, you just give me a D100 roll.
Oh, hold on. So the insanity.
Mm-hmm.
I was at a 5. I'm back down to a 4, which is -1 to all stats, and I need to run and look for a hiding spot. So scratch that. Ash is going to pop back awake and go, no, and just bolt for the exit.
Very nice. Take a hero coin. Okay, that's going to bring us to Elin.
Come on, Elon, let's kill this mummy.
Okay, so now that Ash is at least physically revived, Elin now feels freed up to go ahead and join the battle and attack the mummy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead. This is not my game. Yeah, that's a fail. Swing and a miss.
Dang. Okay, that brings us to Flint.
Okay, where I miss blood mist, if I try it again, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will pump 7 into that. So 7 plus 15.
Okay, you attempt to cast blood mist, and you start drawing dust out from this mummy.
So I'm guessing no roll for damage there.
Yep, no roll for damage. He has no. If I remember the blood mist spell, it's draw blood, and a mummy has no blood. Am I right there?
Sounds good to me.
That makes
Unfortunately,
sense.
Yeah.
Could I use... Would I be able to eat anything this turn?
Would you? Sorry, what was that?
Would I be able to eat anything in this turn? Like
Oh,
a food
absolutely.
item?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to eat my moldy buns, then the heal 5 of that back.
Okay, and then you can move if you want.
So I'm at 8. I kind of want to try to grab something from the loot pile. Because that's...
Okay. Yeah, you might have to wait for your next turn then. On that one, you
Okay.
can position
we've
yourself.
got a timer too.
Yeah. So I guess I'll move here for now and just kind of wait.
Okay. All right, Snark.
You said that we have 3 turns, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And we have to move through at least that many rooms.
Yeah, so it's going to start. This room will collapse, and then on the following round, the next room will collapse, and then following round, the next room will collapse.
Yeah, Marines, we are leaving.
You might
I'm
still
gonna-
have quickness if you want to grab something out of the room first.
Marines, we are leaving. I'm going to put a charge in the ring, and I'm going to... that did. And I'm going to hightail it as far as I can into the next room, trying to steward Ash along if I can.
Okay. We'll let you and Ash start your turn in the next room.
Ash did also leave the axe on the floor. He was too terrified to even pick it up. So
Okay.
the Ravager's axe is on the floor if someone wants to scoop that up as they run.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. This guy's going to swing around, and he is going to try again. He's really ticked at Vordran. He's gonna try to punch him. He is no good. And then he is going to slash all of you with his blade, or attempt to. And he does.
Oh
That
boy.
one. All of you take 11 points of damage.
Length is down.
Even with your holy bulwark?
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
you-
about the bulwark. Never mind.
Elan's holy bulwark is gone.
Fortune's is gone.
And Vordran's gone. And so there's 11. So I think Vordran, you should have, what is that, like
2
2 points
I'm
left?
down to 2 hit points. Yeah.
Okay, and you can feel the rumbling of the earth falling beneath you, and he kind of steps back. Into his tomb. You can hear him. Okay. All right, that's going to bring us to Vordran.
Can I try to grab a random piece of loot before I run out of here?
You can try. Go for it. Give me a D100 roll.
15.
You find an old and very rare book.
Cool.
Okay. Let me drop
I
that
will
in
take
the
it.
Let me drop that in the chat. You find Ophia's Unusual Herbs.
Okay. I'm booking it for the door. Let's go, guys.
Okay. Alright, that brings us to Ash. You're out on the next room with Snark.
All right. So, in my fearful state, I'm struggling to stay mentally engaged. I'm gonna try to make a use create device to make a little zip line thing
Okay.
to make crossing this rope easy.
Okay, give me.
Nice.
Okay, I've got -3, or it's hard intelligence, and I've got -1 intelligence. So I think that's a near miss.
That is a near miss.
Do you have a hero coin?
I do have a hero coin.
Could add a D12.
It also, yeah, I'll just go ahead and burn it. Yeah, we'll burn the hero coin.
Okay, go for it. So you pretty much don't have to roll for it, but you've got it. So you've got a zip line, so you can make it to this ledge with a move.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. Can I send it back so that the rest of the party can also use it, or is that beyond the scope of the spell?
It's gonna be it's a little tough. So if you can give me give me a skull die. Blank, you can do it. Skull, it doesn't work. It's just kind of fallen in the middle.
Nice.
Okay, so Snark has access to it.
I think this is my last turn of quickness. So I'm going to put one more charge in the ring. And I am going to try to zip line across. It should be...
Yeah, you should be able to just get straight there.
Oh, okay.
With the zip line. Now give me a skull die to push it back. Okay, it's
Yay.
there.
Nice.
Okay.
Good thinking, Ash.
Alright, that's going to bring us to... So Snark's gone. Timer's going to drop down.
Nope, we kind of skipped. It was Ash's turn, and then Snark went. It should be Elin.
Oh, sorry, that's because I was in that other room. I apologize. Okay, so Elin.
Elin. Yeah, okay. Sorry, checking if I was muted. Elin would like to not leave empty-handed, so he's going to try to grab and go.
Okay.
There is also that axe right there, if you want a guaranteed piece of loot.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go right ahead and grab that on my way out.
Okay. Go grab a Ravager's axe.
And I am out the door.
Okay.
Run, Flint.
Yeah, I want to do the same thing and try to grab something and then book it.
Okay. Give me a D100.
Oh, I assume. I was gonna say I assumed it'd be D100.
Yeah. 26. Let me see. You find. Okay, you find a spell. Where was it? 26. You find the arcane bomb spell.
Nice.
Awesome.
Perfect.
And would I be able to move as far as everyone else too?
Yep. Okay, timer drops to 1. You can feel that it's beginning to shake. You guys are out here running. We've already done Snark's turn. So it's at... Yeah, we did Snark's turn. It's at 1, so that brings us to Vordran.
Cross I go with the zip line. Do I need a roll?
Nope, you just get it.
Cool. I'll
Okay,
push it back.
Give me a skull die. You make it.
Yeah!
Nice.
Can I take an action now that I'm over here?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I want to cast quickness on myself.
Okay.
A little bit greedy. Nope. That's what happens when you cast on yourself. Greed.
All right, Ash.
Oh, I'm just gonna try to move to the other side of the room.
Okay, give me a dex check.
Nice. Whew. It's flat dex now, so.
Nice. All right, Elin. You've got access to the zip line. You can move and take an action.
I am going to use the zip line.
Okay. So you move across.
Zip.
Nice.
Okay.
Perfect. Do you want to take an action?
Hold on.
You could dash if you wanted to.
Yeah. What are my options to get?
So you can spend your whole action, and you could try to dash to where Ash is, but it's going to be a dex check.
Dex checks. Is that because I'm dashing,
Well, it's
or just it's going to be a dex no matter what?
it's going to be a next no matter what, and I would probably, if you're going to dash, it might be a hard dex. I would say, just to get that added, because you're getting a benefit from it. So,
And a skull die to push it back to Flint, too.
yep.
Oh, do that. Skull die.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Okay.
Sweet.
You guys all made that zipline, so you can all take a hero coin.
Heck yeah.
Sweet.
We're going to need it just
Thank
to
you.
get across this chasm.
Thank you.
Yeah. So with that, I will take the dex attempt.
All right, it's going to be hard.
Oh my god.
Mother of. Okay.
And that's what hero coins are for.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure. I will do the hero coin that I just received. And just do a straight up reroll.
Yep. Need a 15.
No, it's a 7. That's all it is.
Okay.
Oh.
You can spend more hero coins.
Yeah. Go ahead and use Ash's hero coin. Reroll or add whatever you want to do.
Do it.
I don't know what your deck.
You do it D12.
My dex
You'd have to get an
D12.
8. If you'd have to get an 8. So I'm not sure which is
might be
better. I think that's better odds, but I don't know.
Do you have a dex bonus at all?
No. Not one that counts with not one that counts with my armor. It cancels out. I got a flat roll.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Yeah. Whatever you think.
It's pretty close odds either way.
I'm just gonna do the reroll.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm a failure this whole game. not one success.
Oh man, Elin, I'm so sorry.
Sometimes that's how it rolls.
Yeah. Okay, but you're hanging by a hand.
Alright.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Flint. You've got the access to the zip line.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to zip line across. And I don't have to worry about sending it back, so that's
Nope.
one less thing.
Yep. So now you can...
I'm going to try to get across.
Okay, give me a dex check.
Has to beat 15, right?
No, yeah, it has to be a 15 because you're dashing.
Okay, I'm going to burn 5 off my HP to add to that.
Okay.
Ah, 14.
Oh man.
Close.
I'm going to use my hero coin.
Yep.
Add a D12.
Nice. Okay, and because you're right there, I will let you make an automatic strength check to try to pull Elin up with you.
Come on, buddy.
It's 14.
There you go.
Oh, thank God. Thank you again for rescuing my ass.
All right. It's Snark.
Is it okay to collect the rope as a free action, or would that burn anything I need to do?
It might take you longer.
Okay, I'll leave it, and I'm just gonna dex my way across. Is it a hard dex? Is that correct?
Nope, it's going to be normal because you're moving from that platform to the next.
Okay. Haha.
Okay.
So, my hero coin will re-roll that.
Oh
Hey!
my God. No.
Wow.
And that's great. As I am hanging by my hands, can I put a charge in the ring?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm now up to 16 on the ring.
Okay. All right.
I'm hanging by my hands.
Very nice. All right, that brings us to the timer drops to 0. You can hear the smashing of rocks behind you and the dust cloud coming. So in this next round, it's going to be collapsing this room. Okay, Vordrin.
Across I go.
Okay, and you didn't
Attempt
cast quickness, right?
I did not. I failed.
Okay, you make it.
Boom. Can I grab him along the way?
Yep, give me a strength check. Boom,
Boom.
you did it.
+1, 13. Let's go, Snark. Can I sprint another move into the next room?
Yeah, you'll start your turn in the next room.
Okay. Thank goodness.
Okay.
That is amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, you guys all are going to start your turn in the next room.
Do I actually have an action? Since that was like a move and a grab.
You can go for it. Give me a hard action.
Quickness. Yeah, 23.
Oh man, I forgot about the mold.
I felt like I was gonna get trapped in this room. I wasn't gonna make it across without quickness.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Ash.
Alright, I'm gonna hold my breath and dash across the bridge. How far do I get?
So a full dash, I think we said was going to get you all the way across. Is that what we did last time? But it's going to be
Yes, I believe so.
But it's going to be a dex check. Just a standard dex check.
Alright. I'm gonna go for it.
Oh my gosh, guys. I have a hero coin, so re-roll that.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. Ash is hanging by a hand in the middle of the thing next to the mold. All right, Elin.
Elin goes across and tries to help Ash up.
Okay.
This room is collapsing this round?
No, it's the
No.
the pit room is
The
going to
last room is
collapse.
collapsing this round.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so give me a strength check. Phew,
Nice.
pull it up.
Good
Nice.
job, Ethan.
Nate, you made it. Take a hero
Helped you.
point, Elin.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you're in the middle of the room. All right, Flint.
Okay, the first thing I want to do is eat. I have a cooked alligator meat that lets me heal 1d8.
Okay.
Okay, and that puts me at 4 HP. Or,
Nice.
I'm sorry, 5 HP. So, at the end of this turn, the first room collapses, then the room that we just left. So we have a 2-room head start, right?
Yeah.
One room head start.
One room head start.
Okay, I'm going to just hold my breath then and try to get to the halfway point because I have no dex bonus.
Okay. That's good. All right, and then that brings us to Snark.
Hard dex gets us all the way across.
Normal dex.
Okay. I'm gonna dash all the way across.
Okay, give me a dex.
Oh no.
And plus 16 is a 19.
Okay, you make it. All right, so Vordran, you can see the stones falling behind you, reminding you of your first steps into this tomb. Okay, we're gonna have two attacks on Snark from the mold. Yep, I think one.
I have my gas mask.
Yep, so it's gonna be an easy con check.
Okay. Even with plus 3 con, that is insufficient.
Okay, and then we're gonna have one check on the 3 in the middle. That is enough, I think. I think for everybody except for Elin. So I need a con check from an easy con check from Ash and Flint.
Nice. Come on, Flint. Not again,
Close.
Flint.
I only got a +1 bonus.
That's enough, though.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about being easy.
Hold
Okay.
your breath.
All right, and then 2 on Vodrin. Oh boy. Okay, I need 2 con checks from you, and they're going to be normal, so just 12.
Even with my gas mask?
Yeah, it's the critical is.
Boom. That's a fail. And that one's a success.
Okay, Snark and Vodrin and Flint, give me a d6. No, Flint made it. Vodrin and Snark, give me a d6 roll.
5 for me.
2 for me.
Okay, that's how many rounds until you drop from choking. Alright. That brings us back to Vodrin.
With quickness, I'm gonna boom across.
Okay. Give me a dex.
Oh my gosh. Anyone with a hero coin?
Yes, you can
Do
have
you
it.
need to roll dex because he has quickness?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Ignore
So-
that.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Even better.
Okay,
That was close.
that's going to bring us
really
to...
close.
So, at Vodrin, you can still cast an action.
Oh yeah, let me do that. Let's just cast. No, that's only a 10, so it fails. I'll try to cast quickness on Snark, but
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us to Ash. Remember, this room is going to collapse in this round.
will I be able to make it into the next room? since
Yes,
I'm here?
anybody who makes it to the far side will start in the next room.
Thank goodness.
Alright, Ash is going to continue holding his breath and just slightly more carefully walk to the other side.
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us to Elin.
And Elin takes a breath, holds it, and follows Ash.
Perfect. And Flint.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay, perfect. As you guys enter the next room, the bridge collapses behind you, and you again hear the loud ruckus of the earthquake and the rumbling beneath your feet. Okay. You guys can get all the way across with a far dash. So do you guys? Does
Are there
everybody
traps
dash?
in this room? I don't remember.
None that we tripped.
Yeah, I followed this path in the middle, and you guys did this side, so I think just follow the walls.
Okay, so Vodrin, you're dashing.
Yeah, this is my last round of quickness, so
Okay. All right, Ash, you're dashing.
I'm dashing.
Elin, are you dashing?
Elin is dashing.
Okay, and Flint,
Yep.
Snark. Okay. You guys get to the entrance. The room behind you collapses. Vodrin, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Do you dash?
I'm gonna remember where the traps are and run around them.
Okay. Ash, the same thing?
Yep. Stick to the walls.
right.
Get on out of here.
And then Elin.
I do the same. Hop over this, run along this, and out.
And finally, Flint and Snark.
I'm going to follow everybody else's path and join them on the other side.
I'm assuming Snark, you do the same.
You
Snark,
muted,
you're muted.
You lose them?
There we go.
Sorry, 100%. Sorry.
Oh, it was
There we
good.
go.
Okay, you dashing, Snark.
Yes.
All right. So as you guys dive out of the tunnel, the stones around you collapse, and it seals the tomb of Blacksong shut.
Whoops.
Okay.
Lost you.
Yeah, we lost Elin on the VTT, but that's okay. You guys made it. You guys survived the tomb of Blacksong.
Absolutely harrowing, but super fun.
Good.
That was so
That,
close.
that was without a doubt an old school dungeon crawl.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
I'm happy. I can cross fighting vampires and fighting a mummy off my list now.
Yeah.